Wait, she worked that night?
She works at night. No, I'm just saying she works at night at the shelter. And I was like, that's not the song, you know that, right? Real talk. There you go.
Real talk, real talk. Say it to my face, motherfucker. Real talk, real talk, real talk. Say it with your chest, motherfucker.
Leader of the pack, pynk-gorilla with the strap. And I don't fuck with niggas who be co-signing rats. Go back, blonde Bob with the gat. If I tell her make a move, she gon' leave you where you at. No interactions or mentions, trust they watch me. And I ain't just talking my shit, cause I'm cocky. I got big dick energy, you can't stop me. Even in a orgy, nigga, you couldn't stop me.
Yeah, you know what the girl's doing.
Real talk. Say it to my face, motherfucker. Real talk, real talk.
Have you started watching What You Call It yet? You can't hear me, right? Oh, I'm on? D, don't do shit like that. I thought you meant like you can hear me like you're fixing it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Darnell, aka your favorite, America's favorite auntie, uncle, Miss D. This is Sippin' Tea with Miss D. And tonight I have some I know you're gonna say every show I have some very special guests, but my family is here. When friends become family, Isha Bolton is here. The matriarch of the Boltons is here. Uncle Veer is here. We're live, D Matrix Studios, Thursday night. Sippin' Tea with Miss D every Mondays at 8 p.m. D is here fucking up shit with Slim over there in the corner on the boards. And for my guests that I have tonight, bugz, Gutta, and Tia Carter. I've known Bugz for a very long time. He's a rapper, he's a singer, he's a model, he's a porn star. His OnlyFans is good. His love interest is all on the internet. And we're going to get all in him and Tia's business. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bugz, Gutta, and Tia Carter. You know, D has this lock. D has this lock on the door. Okay, I need more hand claps. So Bugz, Tia, you sit there on the couch. Bugz Gutta is here. Tia Carter. You got your left thing. You can move over. I don't bite. You know, I know you're a very busy guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Bugz Gutta. Thank you for coming to Sippin' Tea with Miss D. Like, this is my third show. I've been trying to get you for a long time, but we've known each other for a while, and we met through somebody else that I don't like right now, so I'm not going to mention him. I'm only joking. We met through Kamal Kenyatta. Yeah. Who was supposed to be doing what you're doing, but you took the torch and said, fuck what the rest of the girls are doing, right? Right. Tia Carter is here. She corrected me. Not Carter, but Carta. Bitch, like face, get into her face, her Carter, her stance, bitch, get into that. What's up, Tia? How you doing? How you feeling?
Hello, I'm well. And yourself?
Thank you guys for coming. You know, it takes a lot for, it's well appreciated. It's an amazing thing.
Thanks
you know,
for having
when people
us.
we support each other.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do, especially in our community.
Yeah,
because
needed.
the girls in our community are very fucking shady. Very shady, right? I know you have your stories. I have mine.
Right.
Tell the people where you're from. Those who don't know where you're from and what you do.
I'm Bugz Gutta. I'm from Newport News, Virginia.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm a
right,
hip hop
Newport.
artist. I'm the president of
Pynk-gorilla
Entertainment. I'm a lover. I'm a friend. I'm a fighter. I'm a brother. A protector.
A tourist.
Man.
Don't forget tourist.
I'm a tourist. You know, I'm all that good shit.
A lover, a fighter, a friend, and all that. I did not know that you was from Newport News, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you start rapping and knowing that you can rap or you had a talent? Because tourist people are, you know, I had to say this about tourist people. And you're not as dumb as you look.
Right. At all.
Because people think that. Right.
A lot.
A lot about tourist people.
Lot.
And you're fucking geniuses. Yeah. Every tourist person, they have a talent. How did you know that you were a rapper? You know that you were going to have your own record label, be like the Gay Diddy? Can I say Gay Diddy?
Yeah, I like that.
Gay Diddy.
But, you know, well, I realized that I had a gift for rapping when I was locked up. I got locked up at 13, and I had juvenile life, so I think I was like about 14.
What's that like? I've never heard that before, so I have to ask you what's it like. I'm being totally honest.
I got locked up at 13, and
did you fucking bust somebody in the head? I mean, I'd heard of juvie life because of like Sparkford and all that stuff in New York.
No, I beat somebody with a
a broom and it like broke and kept hitting them.
They
It
shouldn't
was a
fuck with you.
predator. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
you
know,
do what you do to protect yourself.
And they being that it's VA Commonwealth
Yes,
state.
you have to stay away from those places.
Yeah.
Those places are not safe. Jersey's a Commonwealth state.
Yeah, I know.
Stay away from Jersey.
Yeah.
And Connecticut.
Right. I think Philly is too.
Philly, Pennsylvania, yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
you've discovered out of that you can rap, you can be creative, you can use your mind. When was the first time that you said, "Hey, you rapped in front of someone now"? Like you was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do. Let me show you." Who did you first show?
Niggas on the yard.
Oh, so was it like a battle, like a prison yard cipher?
My roommate, he knew I could rap, and so it was like this dude that had came in there from Northern Virginia, and he was really, really nice. So my roommate was like, "No, I got somebody for you." He came and got me, and I came out there and I rapped, and everybody was like, but see, nobody knew I was gay then. Then like a few months later, it came out. And
How did that come out? It was okay, so because everybody's coming out.
right.
Some comes outs are like, okay, we already know. We were just waiting for you to talk.
My coming out was not expected. Like, I was young, but I was like in the streets, real, just out there. So when me and the dude was in the supply closet, and we thought we locked the door, and we didn't. Somebody came back there to get a broom, and they seen us. And
So was it a munch? Was it a full session?
we
Like,
had
was-
everything on.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I mean, I've been caught like that too.
it was crazy because I was so
People
young.
don't really understand that
They sent a
feeling.
letter home
The-
to my family.
Oh wow! Now see, I don't agree with that. Now that sounds like a case.
No, they have to.
Oh,
Yeah, like if you
stay
get,
away from the Commonwealth.
if you have any type of like, if you have sex and get caught in the system down there, they send, even if you grown, they send a letter home to whatever address you have on file. You can be 28 years old and you get caught having sex with
I've never
a female
heard
or a
of that.
male, and they would send a letter home.
I mean, but what the fuck are they getting out of that?
I don't know.
Well, how did it make you feel? It made you feel like,
I didn't know.
oh.
So then when I found out, when I told my mom, she was like,
Oh, we
she
already
already
knew.
knew.
So how was that for her? I mean, like, did you ever get to talk to her about, like, how was that for you? Like, or,
My mom was.
I've seen video of your mother. Your mother
Yeah,
was pretty cool with Jenna.
but back then
she's
she was
real.
out there. She was like on drugs and shit. So it was like,
I mean, no matter
yeah,
what they doing, they still your mother. They still
yeah,
keep it real.
yeah.
I do drugs. I
Yeah.
don't fucking sit here and don't keep it real. I still keep it
Right.
real with you. Like, just because you fucking don't do drugs, I mean, you don't know the realm of the reality. There's certain realms to your reality.
No, I say that to say that's probably why it didn't really.
Like, be like, oh, okay.
Right,
But then our mother always knows.
Yeah, she probably knew.
So you did that. You did the closet thing.
Right.
You literally did the closet thing.
Literally.
You literally did the closet thing. So what was that pushed you to be like, fuck it now? I might as well just go all out now.
It was just like, fuck it, everybody knows. So it
What's
is
the
what
point?
it is.
So in after the juvie life,
Mm-hmm.
what did you do with your rap stuff after you got a juvie life and stuff?
I met a CO while I was in there, and he knew people up here who had a Duck Down Productions. I don't know if you know who they are, but OGC Helter Skelter.
Yes.
So
Only the original Gun Clap?
right.
You know who you talking to?
Right.
Oh, I know, girl.
So when I came home, I was connected with them, and so I had a deal, and I was supposed to went and recorded a song for Oz, the TV show.
My favorite.
And I
used to have to hide, and I have Jamaican parents. I used to have to hide the Oz thing,
They wanted me to be like, they didn't want me to be gay, so I had to like.
Wait, so did you do Oz or?
No, I didn't go
Okay, you didn't
because
get to go.
I wasn't just now coming out in a relationship, my first boyfriend ever, and he was like, "No, you're not going down there. You're gonna go down there and meet some dude and blah blah blah." And I didn't go. I lost my deal, and life just went a total different direction.
I mean, that's what life gets you. It's not the direction that you have panned out for you.
Yeah.
Tia Carter.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Miss Tia? Tell the people where you're from and what you do.
Okay. Well, I'm Tia Carter. I am from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, via St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, wow. All right, St. Louis.
Yeah. Been in New York 10 plus years.
Okay.
I am the queen of Pynk-gorilla.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
But you're on a lot of tracks, bitch. That's how I know I'm able to sing them back to you.
Yeah. So and I'm just a creative at large. I do photography. You know, I am into production and you know all types of things.
So you're holding it down with bugz, and who else is a part of pynkgorilla and all that kind of stuff? Because I know you want to give your people a shout out and stuff. And
Chad Bailey, that's, you know, the vice president, creative director, my partner. Then we have Rico Cassadine. He's our artist from Atlanta. That's it. It's us four.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know you just recently did a photo shoot of you guys in like pink jumpsuits and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that was at New York Fashion Week.
Oh.
You know, for whatever
How
they
was that?
could do.
Did they still have a fashion week?
They made it, you know, it was limited
Made it
and
happen.
things like that, but we had a chance to perform.
As long as
and
you're a part of it, that's what
Yeah.
is fucking what it is.
Right.
So you come now, you have a new EP that's coming out. And now, is it EP or a single? Because I know
I have a single dropping tonight at midnight.
Yes.
But my EP will be out.
To be announced.
To be announced. I'm pushing for the end of this month. If I can get a few things tied up,
don't rush
squared
greatness.
away. Yeah.
Let it simmer. Michael Jackson used to be like, let it simmer, let it simmer,
Let it simmer.
So when you got to New York and you said, you know, your life took you in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind telling the people what that direction is, or
Well-
how we got back to you being the president of motherfucking pynkgorilla, and you and Tia and Chad and so forth and so on is doing what you're doing now, though?
Well, I ended up getting involved in the ballroom thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, how was that? That shade.
That was, yeah, it was what it was. If it wasn't for ballroom though, I probably
saves
wouldn't be
lives.
here right now. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I started ballroom, started drugs, back in and out of jail. You know, crafting, tricking,
that's the
selling
life, the
drugs,
norm,
using
right.
drugs, all of that good shit. Then my best friend passed away. And at the time, my best friend, right before she passed away, I started like writing again and going in the studio. But I was still in VA, and she kept on saying, "Look, we got to go to New York. We got to do this. We got to do this." And that was our plan to do it. But she passed away, and so I couldn't stay there no more because it just wasn't the
Who
same.
wants it, right.
And I was like, "Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to New York, and
do what I gotta do.
I'm gonna make it happen. I ain't know what to do, how to do it, but."
I mean, well, there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah.
Now, I know that you have a list of other projects besides pynkgorilla. I know that you do a couple of web series.
Yeah.
You guys have something, you got nominated for something with a film festival.
Yeah, we released a song called Matters, and it's kind of like being LGBT, but also being black, and how the Black Lives Matter movement doesn't really include everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, we ride for straight women and straight men, but black trans people can get killed every day by white people, black people, and no one says anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, for my platform, I'm really, really big on being, especially the trans community. Like you see my shirt, black trans women are dope, because people need to know that. So that was the reason why we decided to do the song and the video, and it got picked up for 3 film festivals.
3?
Yeah, 2 here in, one in New York, 1 in Florida, and 1 in Asia.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the video. I know it has T.S. Madison
in
and
the
that's
intro.
actually probably the last time me and you seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
When you did the Queen's Court in the Bronx. That's so
Yeah.
funny, right? Then you did DSN a couple of years ago. It's all full circle.
Right.
Timing is everything, right? It's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. Tell us the feeling of being like nominated though at a festival with a message like, you know, about trans and being like a trans advocate. Would you call yourself a trans advocate or gay advocate? Like, what would your title be advocate-wise? Because I know you advocate a lot.
I advocate for the community.
All your music has a message about something.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for the community, and just my community. I feel like I have a platform, and so I want to use my platform for the good. And, you know, sometimes I be in places where other people from my community don't be. So I just feel like it's very important for me to represent and put it out there, like, because we all aren't the same, but we all should be treated the same and respected the same, you know.
Tia, when did you first know that you wanted to create music and stuff? Like, cause what is your title? I know you don't only sing, like you do a lot, like not just singer, like singer. You sing, rap.
I'm into production. Bugz is actually the CEO, and Chad will be the president, and I guess I would be the vice president, and we gonna put that like that.
Okay.
But I've always had talent. I started off in school playing instruments. I played like clarinet, saxophone. I played everything but drums.
Oh, okay.
And then when I got to high school, I discovered voice, and I started to sing, and I just always had the talent, and I grew up in a musical household. My mother always sang. I always was in church and stuff like that, so it was always second nature. I think the hurdle was, especially being trans, I think the hurdle was just that, being trans, and trying to or stepping into situations without being sexualized, or people saying they be like trans this, or they may say that even call us men or whatever, but behind closed doors, when
they
we
come in,
or it becomes a sexual situation. So I was having a lot of difficulty trying to maneuver that, and for people to take me seriously and be like, okay, instead of going to the studio, guy telling me, yeah, come on, I got beats for you, I want you to hear, and then I get to the studio and it's like, suck my dick. Yeah. So
suck on my dick before they come in. It's something that me and my friends talk about, the sexualizing of trans people, gay people, fluid, like all of those letters in the LGBTQAI and all of that kind of stuff is kind of sexualized, and people don't really understand it. And it's hard for them to understand. I was telling the story about the Jamaican man at the restaurant just now when I was getting the food.
Right.
And the reason why he was doing what he was doing is because he had some kind of attraction to me. A lot of men don't. It's either fuck or fight. And they don't understand.
So when they don't want to fuck, they want to
fight.
They want you,
right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me. People don't really understand it. What's your message for a girl, a trans girl, or any girl in general that want to step in your footsteps? Because you're going to be big. I love yourself. I sing. You see, I was repeating Nightfall and doing all that, but I really like the tone of the song, how you sing, the message, on matters. What's your message for the trans girl now? Because there's a lot going on with trans people, and that no matter if it's political wise, no matter if it's they are killing trans girls left to right. Nobody's standing up for anybody. They're killing black people left to right. Nobody's standing up. Trans men also. Right. They're killing everyone trans, but yet they want trans people for something. What would your message be to the trans girl that's seeing all of this now?
It's very distracting. You're constantly having these messages that are reinforced constantly that your life doesn't really matter. So it becomes a bit of a struggle, and it's things that you probably secretly struggle with, and this comes with dating or just everything, strolling Facebook and just seeing another girl, it has been killed. But the thing is being able to brush yourself off. Some of the things are very cliche, like things that we've always heard growing up, like stay focused. Just the little things like that. You have to. I've come to a point in life, no matter how I feel, if I had a bad night or a bad day, I have mastered being able to
get up and do it.
Pull myself out of whatever I'm feeling. If I could be honest, today was a hard day, just wrestling with feelings and stuff, and just dealing with men, and being at a point in life where it's saying like, okay, you know, doing different things with my life, and I want to be seen more as, you
In a
know,
different light,
yeah.
not
Even
the
before I was
sexualized-
doing this, I've, you know, had very good jobs. I've, you know, worked in the health field. I've been a health educator. I worked as an intervention specialist. Just, you know,
dope.
all this
Okay.
type of stuff. And at one point, I was feeling like, yeah, I'm trans, but I got a good job. Guys will take me seriously, and, you know, all this type of stuff. But they really kind of don't. And even, you know, like now I'm feeling more comfortable with my body, and sometimes I'm, you know, my cleavage is out, and someone said to me, you know, you're never gonna get your cleavage is always out, you naked, but it don't really matter because
It don't
men
matter
are gonna.
what you
I could be a
buttoned up to your
lawyer,
chin. Right.
Yeah.
being trans, but it ain't even a trans thing. Men just sexualize women.
Everything.
Period.
The
Now, just-
feminine I'm
So
saying
it's not
the
even-
feminine gaze, the cross dresses, the
Yeah.
trans, the femme, the fluid, the binary.
So
it's like
at a
you're dick
point-
vending machine.
at a
My
point
homegirls
it
have
cuts
conversations about
off.
this every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just they text you. You was sucking my dick. Sucking my dick. You want to suck my dick? You want some dick? I'm down the street. You want some? It's like what? Like where's your girl? You don't want to walk down the street to pop down the street with me and be with me. But you want to offer me your dick every time your dick is not getting pleased, which I don't understand. And I love you for saying that, Tia. Thank you so much for saying that. Because the girls need to hear that. The other girls need to hear that. Because, you know, you still have some girls that are old day, you know, and that's just something that, like, that's just how it goes. That's just how
Right.
it flows. That they can't change that. But, you know, you have a generation of girls that are changing the world, you know? And I don't think that they get enough credit for that. You know, because everybody's still trying to sexualize them. When it comes to you, Pink Gorilla, and what you're doing, what has been some of the support and what has been some of the backlash? Like any bitches you want to call. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. But you know, because family support can go out the window sometimes.
You know,
Friend support can go out the window. What has been the the thing uplifting and what you notice about what you're doing?
I know for me as an artist, period, in the beginning I definitely struggled with feeling like I didn't have the support. But that's because I was looking for support from family, from friends, from the ballroom scene. I was looking for support from people who knew me. So they knew me as the person that they know me. So here this is, and it's like, oh, what is this? Okay. You know, our community never believed nobody can do anything. They just feel like, oh, we're supposed to do what we do, and that's just what it is. So, but then I started seeing more support, getting booked for shows out of town, and not even having a project out and getting paid to come and perform at Old Dominion University and TSNAT, and like doing all these different things. And then, but I still felt like I wasn't getting the support. But once I started pynkgorilla Entertainment, I saw
A shift.
a shift. It was like people, I guess they stepped back and was like, okay, this is different. This is some good shit. This is real. This is serious. You know what I'm saying? So I have support from people who I don't know, and I appreciate them, and I love them.
Because that's the drive. That's the
yeah.
push. Yeah. I noticed that I think people don't know how to handle people like us. You know? They don't want to be too into us. They want to be there for us, but they don't want to be too into us because we are talented.
Right.
And the more that you realize and the more that you know, the more that you get that.
Yeah.
The less people you get that's supposed to support you,
Yeah.
the less they're supporting
You
you.
be like, okay.
When you need them the most. Right?
Right.
What's your dream and your vision for pynkgorilla Entertainment?
I always tell them that pynkgorilla Entertainment is the future. Like, I don't want to just be something that
A fad.
something is there. That's why I took
Came
it
and
upon
went.
myself to actually make it a business. Like, this is not just, we're not just saying this is pynkgorilla Entertainment. This is actually a LLC, a record label.
I mean, you've been
And-
performing a lot. You did Queen's Court. I know you did
Yeah.
some Prides. Did a whole lot.
So-
now, when we talk about, the Circle of the City, right? Or Circle of New York, or the show with...
the Circle NYC.
The Circle of NYC, yes. How did you become a part of that? Are you still a part of that? How did you become a part of that? Okay.
Well, they was filming it, and I had, before I had pynkgorilla Entertainment, I was with Man Made Productions. Shout out to Miss Terry. she was filming, was working with Nunu, who's the producer of the show, and so they was on season 2, and I used to be like, yo, let me come on the circle, but he was paying it, I guess, because I wasn't, I won't pop and I ain't have music out and all of that. So then when he decided to do season 3, he hit me up with like, I'm doing season 3 and I really want you on there. And so I was like, okay, let's do it.
Now, do you talk about how you met Chad?
Yeah.
How did you meet Chad?
That
little sexy chocolate
I just
dark-skinned
came
of a man.
from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my ID, and I had to go to DMV to get my ID. And being in DMV, you be there forever.
And have an attitude.
So I'm like, okay, let me get on Jack. Let me download Jack and get on Jack, man. I got on Jack. Time. Right. And so Chad was actually the first guy I saw when I got down there. Well, not the first person beside me, but he was the first picture I clicked on. And so I think I said some cheesy shit like, you got to be the finest dude up here, some shit like that. And we just started talking. So we talked about back and forth on Jack for like 3 hours. He talked to me the whole time I was in there. And then so he was telling me his friend passed away and he was sad. So I was like, you want to smoke? And I cooked and invited him over, and we've been together ever since.
Get out of here. He's a Pisces?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I need my Taurus man back, honey.
We've been together ever since.
What is that like, though? Because you and Chad are very comfortable on camera. You and Chad do your videos together. You and Chad do a lot together. Because, I love that you're able to show your love.
Right.
Black gay love, black love. I'm happy that you're able to do that. Have you got any, what's the response to that from people, though? Because I know not only did you do the Circle of New York City, you have your own love website. Yes. Mm-hmm. You have your own love story web series stuff. Mm-hmm. How do people react to that?
A lot of people really, really like it. And me and Chad talk about it a lot. It's a lot of pressure. Because I guess we inspire people. Like people say relationship goals and stuff like that. And I hear it and I see it. I don't always like it because it
so people are very private.
Yeah, I'm very, very.
I'm sex life stuff.
Yeah, I'm very, very private, and I don't. But people like it. I think they love to see the fact that we're both two black gay men, and we have our business and we're doing stuff. And it's not a bunch of drama. It's not a bunch of bullshit. So people look at that and be like, oh, I want that and I can get that. So, it's a lot of people who like us just for being together. They may not pay him no attention to what he do, pay me as a rapper nor mine, but me and him, they just love that. So, it is what it is.
It's real talk.
Yeah, it's real talk.
Like the single coming out tonight, 12 o'clock.
Right, 12 o'clock.
This show comes on Monday, 8 p.m. now. You gave me an exclusive. You gave me an exclusive snippet.
Right.
It's called Real Talk. Where did you and Tia come up with the idea for Real Talk? Or how did Real Talk come about?
I was given the beat like a year and a half ago from DJ Inf, and I didn't know what to do with it. And so when Chad was like, okay, I need a EP, I had already started writing on it. And so I had the hook down, but I didn't have any verses. And so I was like, I didn't want to do the hook. So I was like, let me put Tia on the hook. And we went to the house, and she got on the hook.
What's the mindset you went in with Real Talk with?
I don't know. I was put in the mindset. Bugz told me what mindset to be. So, that's how that works.
Because, it'd be so funny because the artists like Tia and Rico, they'd be like, I'll go to Tia's house and I'll be like, look, I need you to do this. Or, I just told her, I was like, oh, you going with me Thursday to the Bronx? She'd be like, can I go with you?
Yeah,
I'd be like, no.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Even though you know me, you know how we know each other, how you told me how we know each other. I said, bring Tia. So that's I bring Tia. Nightfall is my shit. Now, when you did is it Nightfall? Am I saying it right? Mm-hmm. Nightfall. How do you? It's a really. I like the song.
Nightfall is interesting because we was working on a movie called Nightfall with
yes,
7
and I was
Kings.
gonna say there's a movie to it. Now I wanted to know what came first.
The movie came first.
Okay.
So while we was working on the movie, 7 was like, yo, I got this beat. I think you should do the title track to the beat or whatever, to the song, to the album, to the movie. So we did it, recorded it. Was pushing it. The movie came out like 2 years later. He never promoted the song. No nothing, and
it's such a good song now.
Yeah,
I love the beat.
The song is better than the movie.
On it. Yeah,
the video.
The movie was kind of like drawn out.
2 hours and something.
Yeah, I was looking at the movie and I'm like, okay, you did the movie. I get it. I understand. That's why I asked you what came first.
Yeah.
Because you could tell production-wise on the music, like it seemed like the music came after the movie. So the thing that you got nominated with for the festival, tell me how that came about. Because I don't think we talked about how it came about. Yes, Matters. Because that's also a song in the video yours also.
Right. So, somebody hit me up and was like, you should submit your Matters to film festival, and I didn't know that you can submit a music video to film festival.
Any kind of videography.
So I was like, okay, so I signed up with this thing called Film Free Festival, and so I just was submitting it, and I started getting emails like, we really love it, and we think it's it's a good social thing.
It's dope. So you're gonna go to China soon,
all of these places are doing it virtual.
Yeah. I'm tired of, how have you been dealing, talking about virtual and all that stuff, being the gay P. Diddy that you are, the gay Diddy that you are, how have you been dealing with pynkgorilla and your music and everyone else's music? How have you been dealing with this corona shit?
I mean, we was nervous at first because we just started pynkgorilla Entertainment, and I didn't know what was going to happen because they was like, stay in the house, we can't do this. But it actually hasn't stopped us at all. Since, we've put on shows, we've performed, we've dropped music videos. I've dropped a couple music videos. We ain't stopped. We haven't stopped at all.
You got a message. It's kids watching you.
People was like, I was traveling back and forth to Atlanta, recording in the studio, coming back.
And I've been to Charlotte and I've been to Hollywood. I haven't been to Atlanta yet. I know. I see all the girls fighting, all the girls tossing each other around. The girl with the back with the teeth is famous now for some apparent reason. How do we feel about girls? I don't know what that thing name is. I can't remember. The Rolling Rays and all the handicapped girls that are gay or trans or whatever the fuck that they are seem to be the ones to get the light. And I don't understand that. When you have a Tia, you have a Bugz, you have a Miss D, you have a Darnell, we're doing what we're doing. It's like they walk right past us.
People, I think, I seen somebody post a video of this gay guy. He's a rapper, but it's really, really horrible. The video is horrible. The song is horrible. And he's horrible. I'm not going to say his name or nothing like that, but everybody knows he's horrible. He's a joke. But he's social media
like a
famous, a fave. So people be sharing it, and the captions, they be reading it. Like, this is correct, come and get your girl and all this stuff. But they don't realize that sharing it is helping him.
This is what I said.
You will share something that you don't like to kiki at, but won't share something that you like. So it's like you're promoting the shit you don't like instead of promoting the stuff that you like. And it be so crazy. And then you argue and say, well, how is this? People be like, how are they? People just get famous over nothing. No, they're famous because y'all keep sharing it and entertaining this shit.
Because people don't really realize good or bad press is good press. No matter what kind of press it is, good or bad, it's press. Right? Now that we said the thing about the Kikis of the Week, I'm going to have you here, guys. T, I want you to chime in. We're going to Kiki of the Week. I do Kikis of the Week. So this is the Kikis of the Week. Slim, are you ready for me? My Kikis of the Week?
Yes, I'm ready.
So my first Kiki of the Week, the trade robs Jeffree Star. Andre Marhold is his name. Was the young man who was a basketball player. I guess he was like a CBA or whatever basketball player. He was married to one of those influencer girls, or with one of those influencer girls, had a child with her, and left her for Miss Jeffree Star, who a couple of months ago was a racist against black hairstylists or blacks or something he said about black people, and turned around and the trade robbed him, took his glasses,
allegedly.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Thanks for correcting me, Tia. Allegedly, because I don't want the girls to come from my little.
He probably just
my
took
little
his
show up here. What's the?
You took what he took what she owed him.
The thing about it is that everybody forewarned her. You know,
Yeah.
when they seen her in the allegedly, like Tia said, they forewarned her. You know, in the pictures, when they seen her in the pictures, she was doing photo shoots with them. She went head over heels. But girls of a lighter skin tone don't really know about the trade.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have a trade manual. What would be your advice to Jeffree Star? Because she's hurt. She's on camera talking about bring me back my bags, bring me back my sunglasses and shit like that. And my thing is, you sowed that seed.
Yeah.
Once you did the racist shit with the black people, then you went to go get him for a publicity stunt, and now a
Now you're
backlash on
dead
your ass, and the trade robbed you because this is what the trade does. What would be your advice to her, Tia?
Well, you know, everybody, it takes and excuse me, but it takes a hood bitch to deal with a hood nigga. Like everybody is infatuated and sexualized black men in a way, like, you know, the thug type, everybody. But it takes a certain type of woman to deal with that, or gay boy or whatever. Everybody not built like that. But
Even the fish.
I seen another celebrity made a tweeted and said, "I just seen y'all coming at the gas station. So what's really going on here?"
Oh, see, I didn't see that this morning.
I seen that. So I don't know. I think we just live in a day and age where everything is about the money and the clout, and the boys are so into the money and stunting and doing
all three of them are probably in cahoots
fluid
with this. His girl, her, and him. This is probably all.
Down.
Yeah, she probably like this gonna bring us some extra money. I'm gonna get interviews.
I fucks with the trade, you know, a lot.
I don't like them.
I know, because you're a piece of trade yourself. You made yourself a piece of trade.
I told you.
Piece of trade yourself.
I told
you know, even though you did what you did and how you did it and how you lived your life, you still came out as
in the end. No.
In the end, you ended up the trade, okay? So, you know, no matter what, it's just something in tourist people, no matter what they do sexuality-wise to be alpha and masculine, and it's something in tourist people, even the women. Like you said, Tia, it takes a certain kind of skin to hone up to that, to deal with the trade and that emotional baggage and that confusion and that I want to be with you, but I want to be with the girls, but I really, really want to be with you. You know, it takes a lot to deal with that. And I say to myself, a lot of bitches got to be down, because I look at my 8-year relationship with the trade on the low and go, well, how the fuck your baby mother never went through your phone and seen anything? Never at all. You know, it's not like we were sending dick pics, pussy pics, and all this kind of shit going on. But I mean, the rows of text messages, the rows of voice memos.
And maybe she has and just hasn't.
She
said
paid
anything.
it. A lot of girls pay it.
Yeah.
That's what we need to talk. A lot of girls really do pay it. But then they go on and attack.
Yeah.
The fish attacks.
I'm from the South. A lot of women are brought up and taught to pay it. You're taught, I guess, up until recently, this generation, probably my generation and generation, it's like now the women are more strong and like, no, I'm not with that shit. But up until now, women have been taught to be the nice wife. He's gonna be a man, and you deal with that.
No matter who he dealing with.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so. Yeah,
she like, but that won't me. She was like, I can't relate to that.
Her generation, her family, well, I don't want to say ancestry is from Atlanta, Georgia, and stuff like that too. Her grandparents were married for 60 years, 65 years.
So you know exactly what I speak of.
Yeah, 65 years, 10 aunts and uncles, 13,000 great grands and grandchildren and all that kind of stuff. So that I can understand what you're saying in a lot of that, and I can see that she understands it too. But she's not taking no shit. They not taking no shit.
Right.
You know? I just feel like, you know, the trade know who the fuck that they can play with. That's it. They know the girls in the contest for them. They know the trans and the girls that's for them. They know that's for them. You know? I had another situation. This fat nigga I be fucking with, and he had the nerve to tell me he got a T girlfriend. So I said, okay, you got a trans woman, you got a trans girlfriend. Okay, I'm like, okay. So you sit here with me, you know, get me bumped up, get me all high, to fucking freak off and play with me, and she run around with a piece of trade in the hotel selling her pussy. That you saying that she ain't fucking that trade. I said that trade ain't walking around with her for no reason. He ain't. You know? What's good for the goose is good for the fucking gander.
What men like behind closed doors, I'm just gonna leave that, say that like that.
I'm tired of it. I had enough.
Yeah.
I had enough.
But, you know,
everything ain't for everybody. I can respect discretion. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
And people shouldn't complain about things they don't have to deal with.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Like
T.M.C. say again.
Because at the end of the day,
well,
you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it.
Right. I don't understand why people shun people for getting falling in love or doing whatever they do or busting a nut. It's a lot of motherfuckers angry out here that they can't bust a nut with anybody.
Right.
And that be the motherfucking problem, really. But shout out to you, Jeffree Star. You know you got your first straight experience that Miss T is saying allegedly is a hoax, right?
I don't know.
They did it for the gram.
I hope he got her.
I don't like that bitch. It's just something
I don't know her.
I said this on my last show, and I don't want to seem like I'm a gay Trump supporter or like Trumpish kind of thing. But the white girls don't really see it for us, and they just have to tell the truth. They steal everything from culture, black culture. They steal everything from gay black culture, and then act like we don't exist.
Yeah,
they do it to us. And that needs to be talked about. Yeah. And they think they can walk up to everybody and everybody say, hey, Miss Girl, Miss Thing. No, this ain't RuPaul Drag Race, bitch. Don't walk up to me like that.
Black is black across the board. No matter what community you're in, you're black across the board. And that was like a message in the messaging matters saying that LGBT, but we're still black. We still have that fight. Struggle. We still... You know what I'm saying? Just real quick, I maced the lady in my building the other day. I didn't want to put my hands on her, but I left before the police came. But she was calling me a man and stuff. When the police had came and she calling me a man, in their eyes, at that moment, I had became a black man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
because she was a woman.
People don't get that. People don't get that, but yeah, I had maced her.
Maced the bitch.
I'm still dodging the police.
Yeah, no, maced. No. You all right, bitch. You maced her, and so what? Mace ain't fucking illegal. You ain't put your hands on your mace.
Yeah, but it still happens.
But remember, bitch, there is something still called a hate crime. Yeah. And her doing whatever she did would have fall under some category of hate crime. And what I learned about the police is, when it comes to the girls, a lot of the police are girls. My best friend got locked up outside a Little Kim concert, poom poom shorts, furs on. He was stepping on the car to get to Little Kim. Step over someone's car. It just so happened to be the fucking bodyguard standing there. They went from protecting Little Kim to pouncing him on the floor, cheeks out, everything. The cops that came and got him was like, we're gay. We're part of the rainbow. And we're taking you here and writing your fucking name in the book and we're letting you go. You know? So a lot of the blues are gay. A lot of the blues are rainbow. So you might have lucked up. Low key.
Not when it's 20 on.
I know.
Because they come deep.
I wouldn't. I got out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I think it's
you from St. Louis.
now.
You ain't playing no games in Missouri. You ain't playing with these motherfuckers out here.
You have to be that way. Bugz tells me all the time to, but I'm a black trans woman. I have to be a certain way.
A step ahead.
Yeah, I'm constantly seeing women like me murdered all the time. I'm constantly... Anytime I step out my door, that's with anybody, but especially somebody like me. Anytime I step out my door, there's a possibility that somebody can recognize I'm trans and just attack me for that. So I always have to be on guard. I have weapons and stuff in my bag, but it's just the way it is.
That is a Tomb Raider in that bag. I be weak.
Even though I'm not trans, I'm non-binary. I'm fluid. I got breasts. I got all of that. A lot of people be like, Miss. They think I'm a woman from the back and all kind of shit. Certain things I wear. But I've been attacked a lot of times. A lot. So that's when I pulled out that blade just now and showed you that blade. I wasn't playing with that man when he was going to keep going on. Because he was about to be some motherfucking jerk chicken.
Yeah.
My next topic for Kiki's, Lisa Ray strikes again, right? That's how I have it up there, Slim? Lisa Ray strikes again. So last week I was up here talking about Lisa Ray and her attacking bisexual men and said bisexual men should be outed it. Which, like I said, I believe in discretion. You're not going to fuck up my nuts at home quietly, bitch, while you pumping up and down the street miserably. She said bisexual men should be outed. They should tell people they're bisexual and all this other bullshit is what she said last week. But this week on their show on Fox Soul, what's it called? Like Drink Hour, Happy Soul Drink or some shit. Some drink shit or whatever with those bitches, those old 1990 hags. I love those old 1990 hags.
Right.
I actually met Claudia and I love Claudia. She's very nice soul.
It's Claudia's show, right?
Claudia's show, yes. Claudia Jordan and Selena and Lisa and Vivica. Mother Vivica's Mother Vivica. I'm talking about Mother Vivica. That's Mother Vivica. But Lisa Ray has been just attacking people, I want to say, of the rainbow and every form of the rainbow these past 2 weeks. Because now she's attacking the brat. Her own sister. Yes. So Lisa Ray, it was upset that they let her come in as a surprise for her birthday and say happy birthday. The brat came in and said happy birthday to her for her birthday. And she said she went off after the brat came off the, what you call it? Like she broke on the girls. Like she went into a full like tyrant, crying and everything. Like I haven't talked to my sister in months. I haven't talked to her in months when she came out as bisexual. Now, do you think she should be mad at her sister that her sister didn't include her in that?
I get Lisa Ray because they're both public figures. They're both celebrities. So Lisa is just like, okay, you're my sister. I shouldn't have had to hear this from the blog.
And the blogs. And
if you was going to go public with this, let me know that you're going public with this because, like she said, she's doing interviews and she's getting asked about her sister being gay. And she's like, what are you talking about?
I don't think the brat is bisexual. But go ahead.
She was messing with Bubba Chuck.
Then.
Okay, I mean.
Give it up.
Yeah, she's probably not messing around now.
She's a full AG now. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
You think so?
Cut it out.
I don't know.
I think gay people like to use bisexual to be more alluring or think that it makes them more.
I think they get the urge though. I think it's down with the urge.
I'm the opposite. I'm bisexual, but you will never hear me when people ask me, what are you? I say gay.
So
and I say that because
let's get to this pronoun game because pronouns is a game.
My pronouns is he, him,
and him. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever the other one is, but we get it.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, because just because I have sex
you have you and Chad. You ready for this? Here goes my Wendy Williams moment. So have you and Chad played with a fish patty or two sometimes?
No, but we're looking.
But we're looking. Oh my God.
No.
You heard it first on Sip and Tea with Miss D.
You know,
I love you for it, Bugz.
When the girls jump in that DM, he gonna be mad.
We are not against you.
I want you to go look at Chad Bailey, right? That's his name on Instagram, Mr.
Chad. Is it Chad? I am Chad Bailey.
I am Chad Bailey. And Bugz Gutta. Go look at the two because fish be down with it. You know, I done seen the girls in the kick groups and the groups are like, it's me and my husband and me.
The girl just asked me and Chad was out yesterday in the city, and the chick was talking. She was with like a whole bunch of dudes, and then they separated, and she kept looking at me and Chad. She walked up to Chad and was like, "You got some money?" And he was like, "Huh?" She was like, "I want to suck your dick."
What?
And Chad was like,
well, Chad
said, "Did she just ask me because she sucked my dick?"
He probably had his girl sitting in his dress pants or whatever else. You know how he do. Nasty Pisces. But Pisces are sexual demons. Like, it just comes to us. And that stuff just happens to us.
And your birthday is what day?
March the 14th.
Y'all birthday the same day.
Yeah. That just happens to us.
You, Paris, and Chad.
Yes. It's Mr. Seduction himself. I think that Lisa Ray couldn't be mad because I think it's something that the brat just figured like, bitch, you already know. You already knew this. Why do I have to tell you something that you already knew?
But still tell me because people are going to ask.
Okay.
What if somebody was setting her up like, oh, your sister? Then she'd be like, oh, yeah. Then she just spilled the tea.
But bitch, get over it at this moment because I just publicly came out and you're my sister. I need your support.
Right. And she was like, you didn't talk to me privately, but you want to talk to me publicly. You haven't talked to me months privately, but you want to talk to me publicly. I just feel like Lisa Ray is miserable. I think Lisa Ray needs like a man. Like she needs some kind of like dick. One? No, she can't possibly have a man.
But she acts like she lives for the alphabet, the LGBT so much.
A-Z-A-I,
she
all
acts,
those letters.
Did you see a couple weeks back when they was talking about Vogue and then she did something and she
right and then
so she's like, oh, I love them. I go to gay bars. You
fight for Little Kim mother. The mother of gays, Little Kim.
You always have to watch the I love them people. That's just like the white people when they say I have black friends. Like
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
my next kiki of the week is Nene Leakes. Hates Wendy. Now, I'm not talking about Mother Wendy up here ever in my motherfucking life. Ever. Ever. She's the reason I sit here and do what I do. Her, Joan, Howard Stern, Jimmy Kimmel, all the girls. Get what I'm saying too? The Whoopi Goldbergs, Eddie Murphy's, all that. I can never go against a mother. Never. You know? I just feel like it's a misunderstanding. And I feel like it could have took a phone call.
Medina said it's not a misunderstanding.
Now, I ain't playing with Miss Medina because I know Miss Medina. Miss Medina's a friend of mine. So I'm not playing with Miss Medina.
Miss Medina
gave that bitch you fronting. And the Kit Kat shit.
Yo, when I watch that video, every time she say, yeah, and French was rubbing on your snatch,
know Medina is serious. That's why she the one talking. You know? That's Wendy Williams' goon. That's Wendy Williams' goonie.
I can see Nene.
And Medina's talking shit that she know. I'm sorry.
Yo, French was playing with that box.
You know, French is Arabic. You know, they love African, Arabic. You know, they love a black Southern woman. You know, it's Nene Leakes. You know, it's a lot of people who really probably want to play her Kit Kat.
Yeah.
But I was so amused by this Kit Kat thing that you let French play your Kit Kat. That she was like, you let French play your Kit Kat. Tia, what do you think that...
It sounds cute. I was wondering. I hope somebody said the Kit. She could have said a lot. She could have said sour.
Yeah, she could have. She could have got really vulgar.
So Kit Kat is real cute.
Right? But she didn't. I mean, I just feel like, okay, I think it's a misunderstanding about... Because it is the truth. What else... That's why they haven't given you a sideshow yet. You know, you're Nene Leakes, you're the head bitch in charge, or there's Trump checks and everything else that you do, but you have that for Real Housewives franchise, but you don't have it for something else because you would be on something else. You know, you did your little skits on Channel 5, on Fox 5, whatever kids show or whatever show you did and whatever else you do, but they ain't calling you to host the BET Awards. They ain't calling you to do nothing on BET. They ain't calling you on UPN9. Tyler ain't calling you. You know, Greg is born. Greg got to worry about her health. The son is locked up. The other one is a ditz. I mean, the other one, the oldest one, go back and forth. The young son is a ditz. What else do you have going on, really?
Nothing.
You know, and you see Andy sat there and ain't say shit, just like the white people do. Ain't say shit. Let these black bitches go back and forth with each other. He got quiet, but he was like, you know, and but Wendy was trying to kind of let him know too, like, you know, her phone is ringing. That's what she said to him. Her phone is ringing. She's okay. She didn't just totally bash you. You just went into like he attacked your family. Shit, the shit that Kenya Moore said about your family, or Cynthia and Sheree and the rest of them said about your family, you know. And like they said, Wendy was like you was trying to use Wendy Williams.
Yeah,
you was trying to use her
from the get go. Like the fact that when they just popped up like being friends, I was just like, really? That's weird. It just didn't even come out. It didn't come across. Yeah.
Lanithia. Them Atlanta girls, that Georgia stuff. We got candy stories about the girls in Georgia. Georgia, the peach, that fuzz, bitch, they give you some motherfucking fuzz.
Not the fuzz.
Yes, the fuzz. Kikis of the week. Thank you for my Kikis of the week. Can I get a hand clap for my Kikis of the week, please? You know, my thing is, you know, there's literally like hand claps. So explain to everybody where they can go hear the EP. They can do all of that stuff tonight. I mean, well, I keep saying EP because you have it on there. Take it the fuck off of there. You have it on there.
I said the first single from my upcoming EP.
Sorry. Okay, correct
right.
me.
That's what I said.
Tell them where they can go get the
single comes out tonight. You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Deezer, Google, anywhere that you can find music. It's out. SoundCloud and like Audiomack. It's on major streaming platforms. Do you give people your
Instagram and stuff like that, or you don't want the weirdos following you and all that kind of stuff?
She need the weirdos to follow her.
Yeah, she is Tia Carter, and Facebook, I'm Tia Carter.
So what do you want to happen with your music career? Because I always ask about, I'm gonna ask bugz the same question, but what do you want to manifest with Tia Carter?
You know, I just want to put out a project that's like not what's going on today. I want to, you know, to be taken seriously.
There's a lot of trans girls starting to rap and sing.
But I don't rap. I sing.
I know. I'm just saying. I said sing and rap. It's like a lot of trans girls coming out of nowhere doing it now.
Yeah. So I want to, you know, do it. Not to say that the artists that are doing it now are not serious, but I don't want to play into any gimmicks or anything. I don't even care if people know that I'm trans for this project. I just want people to hear it and listen to the music and judge from that.
From this real talk.
Real
That's
talk.
fucking real
Talk.
Not, that this is a trance artist or whatever. Just listen to the music, and she has a nice voice, and get into that.
Right.
One more thing I do before I get out here, the mixie meme of the week. Slim, you got my mixie meme?
Yes, I do.
My mixie meme of the week is some throats are unforgettable.
Oh.
When have you ever heard that your throat was unforgettable? It doesn't have to be sexual. Because you rap. You say you do everything under the sun too. Unforgettable. When have you ever realized your throat was unforgettable?
Oh my God.
Every time I use it. I mean, real talk.
Tia, you want to talk about your throat? No?
Unforgettable in every way.
And I have a fan base in this one, so I don't do that. My throat has its own OnlyFans. You and Chad doing the OnlyFans? Please do something.
When I drop Fuck a Plate,
I mean, you already got them in bikinis and
when I drop Fuck a Plate, we actually created an OnlyFans to promote, but haven't done anything with it. It looks good, it sounds good, and I guess the money could be good, but I just don't see myself doing that.
You're a Taurus. I mean, you won't get as freaky as you can behind doors.
Yeah, but when the door's closed and nobody around, though, baby.
I miss my Taurus. I'm going to say this every show. You trying to take that $65 off of Apple this morning with that Cash App card, and it didn't work, but I love you. If you would have called me, I would have been like, all right, I'll give you the money. I would have put one of those, but you trying to rob me, bitch, and I give you my money. My next mixing meme is, which one is it, Slim? Can you tell me it? Because I don't really remember.
Her, denounce all your hoes. Him, all my hoes stand back and stand by.
President Trump, I wanted to talk about the debate, but that's not this show. President Trump told all the Klansmen, I believe that's who he was talking to, all the marshals, stand back. And
what did he say? Stand down and stand back.
Or some shit he said to
all the
Klans people during his debate this week. That debate, real quick before we get out of here, that debate was a fucking shit show. Yeah. Everybody under the sun, no matter if they Democratic, Republican, Independent, Bernie Sanders, fucking Mitch McConnell, and everybody else was like, that was a shit show. Nothing was said. Nothing was talked about. No points were proven. Nothing. We didn't get anywhere. And it's like, oh, we have to depend on these two. Now, which one of these fucking senile bats are you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick the one giving you all the stimulus money? Or are you picking the one that ain't give you no coin during
I want the one that ain't giving me no coin.
It ain't like he really...
I can get my own coin. Trump can keep his stimulus. Just get up out of the office.
2 things you want to well, not 2 things. I always say 3. 3 things you want to manifest with pynkgorilla Entertainment, bugz, Gutta, and the whole team, and what you want to happen when you do what you do.
3 things: longevity.
That's a good one.
Continue to make a bigger impact, and just overall success. Like, not just with music, but just in our everyday life and in our personal life. Like, that's very important. Peace of mind and sanity. And that's one thing I hope my whole team we be able to grow and maneuver through everything and still maintain.
No competition.
Right.
And everybody support each other. Yeah. No one's better than the other. And all that kind of shit you have to remember. Because I feel like as this grows, because this show is going to go to 20,000 views.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen when we leave here. This is going to go to 20,000. That one did 1,000 the other day. This is 20.
You speak it into
existence.
It
is going to happen.
I keep telling myself I'm going to chart. This single is going to chart on Apple Music. I keep telling myself that. And keep telling myself. Because, in our community, the past month, we've had like 7 LGBT artists drop music and charted. But they all was in Atlanta. Nobody.
So you gotta do it for New York.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a gay bitch that can rap.
I'm like, yo, we gotta get active and make some noise.
I can do the gay Biggie and the Kims in the 90s.
I
can give you the bad. I can give you. Well, I'm from Brooklyn, bitch. I got a bar to spit, and I'm ready for the Saucy CNT and the Bobbies and all that. I'm ready for them girls. And the Rolling Rays,
Is she singing, rapping?
I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she shouldn't be more popular than us.
That's how
if you ask me. They always got the disability girls, what you call it. Tell them. Tell them your
Yeah,
Instagram
silly.
and everything where they can find the single tonight and all that stuff again.
You can just find me anywhere, any search engine. Just type in bugz Gutta, BUGZ GUTTA, and I will pop up everywhere. Google, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere.
See,
You can
tell
Google
people
me
your,
and then take you everywhere.
Tell the people your OnlyFans, because I know you got one. I've seen it.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
No.
tell them when they can find you.
You know
and
what?
everything.
My image is just sexually. I'm actually a prude.
What's
But
your sign, Tia?
Aries.
Oh, you're not a prude.
At all. I'm just very private. But she is Tia Carter Instagram, pynkgorilla Entertainment Instagram, and Tia Carter Facebook.
I want to give a special shout out to my good friend Lisa Glass, who is from the Bronx and moved to Atlanta. That's how I actually met my family that brought me here and all that kind of stuff. She has an organic lip balm.
Okay.
Come
It's
on,
called
Lisa.
Cocoa Balm. It's really
Cocoa.
delicious. I really don't get
Okay.
into the lip balm stuff because I don't really have like dry lips. I never had that kind of problem because I was like using my mouth. My mouth was always wet and that kind of stuff. But shout out to Lisa Glass. She's now a part of the Atlanta family and that kind of thing. Shout out
Okay.
to Lisa Glass with the Cocoa Bomb.
Shout out.
You can Cocoa Bomb her on Instagram. Cocoa Bomb is her Instagram. It's really delicious. This one is called Cocoa Passion.
Okay.
Something like my pussy. My pussy's Cocoa Passion.
Okay.
I am sipping tea with Miss D. Did you have a good time? Because I had a
Yes,
really good
I
time with
did.
you. Thank you, Tia Carta.
Thank you for having
and
me.
thank you, bugz Gutta. Slim is here on the boards. Isha, my favorite Bolton, my best friend, is here. Uncle Veer is out there. He went to go drink up all the Tito's. And this is Sipping Tea with Miss D. This show will be up Monday, 8 p.m. on YouTube. And get me every Monday, God willing. See you next week, bitches.
Hey.
There you have it, pynkgorilla
Hey,
Entertainment.
pynkgorilla what?
Don't suck dick for nothing. Suck it for something.
Something.
Sipping tea with Miss D. See you next week, bitches.
All right.
Hey.
You can crank that up. Can you crank that up for me?
All right, Slim. All right.
Slim with the drop. Right on time.
This is one of my faves.
Thank you.
I love. It cut off?
Here's the thing. I don't know how to do all that.
Is it still gonna come up, or is my my advertisement thing gonna come up after? It should still play. Our mics are not on, right? They are. It's fine. I don't care. Slim, when you get a chance, can you take this picture of me, Tia, and Bugz?
What are you doing Saturday?
Nothing.
I'm shooting.
I'll come. I've been wanting to come harass you for a long time.
I'm shooting the cover art.
I live in the Bronx now.
Oh, it's gonna be in Brooklyn.
I don't care. I'll come.
I'm shooting the cover art for my EP.
You need a
should come
jacket?
check.
You need a sequin jacket or something?